So, good morning. It is 5:18, June 16. It's a Wednesday. Whew. And Wednesday's another day. Hump day. Yeah, in the work week, hump day is in the middle of the week. But like I said, every day feels like a Sunday. Whew. It's warming down. Catching my breath, talking to you. Thanks for being here. Skies are beautiful. Got about 3 more minutes until the light really starts coming out. This one time I went to go get a haircut, and the haircut was on the street. Is one of these guys that cut haircuts on the sidewalks. Basically, you've got a chair, you've got a mirror, and he's there with his scissors and with his buzzers. And I was going to him for about a good year and a half, maybe 2 years. He was my go-to guy for my haircut. And then I just felt like some change. His station wasn't the cleanest. I will put that against him. You know, as you can imagine, because getting a haircut on the side of the street, you know, there's no equipment like vacuums and sweeping up. He did have a broom. So whenever I'd sit down, I'd look at his station in front of me and in front of the mirror. You can see it's not the cleanest, not the most orderly. So I said, you know what, let's find a new barber. Thanks, Fum, for cutting my hair. Obviously I didn't tell him that. You just move on, right? But yeah, he knew my name and we got close a little bit. He knew I was from America. He knew I was from Hawaii. But anyway, one day I just decided to go get this haircut. So I went to this newer place, a little bit more expensive. I went in and the guy, he says, hey, come inside, let me wash your hair, because washing the hair makes the cut easier. He says, here's some water, would you like a coffee? I'm thinking to myself, wow, this guy is very good. And he did the whole cut with scissors. My hair typically doesn't like scissors. My hair is very coarse and thick. It likes buzzers and shears more than scissors. But anyway, he did primarily all scissors. Finished the cut up and said, hey, let me wash your hair again. So I'm like, oh, awesome. And then here's a coffee, you know, at the end. And I'm like, this must be like the best haircut I've ever gotten. I like this guy. So I get my hair cut about every 3 weeks. So 3 weeks later I return. Same guy. I get there, he gives me a water like normal. I sit down, no hair wash this time. That was kind of weird. I was like, okay. And instead of using just scissors, he uses the buzzers, the clippers now. So I was like, okay, last time was really good because with just his scissors, I mean, this guy was a masterful scissors worker, Edward Scissorhands. So he says using the buzzers and the scissors, and it turned out nice. Just as good as the first time. And then he said, oh, let me wash your hair off. So the second hair wash. And then he brought up the bill, no coffee. I'm like, oh, that's weird. All right, whatever. Third time I go, walk in, get the water. Now he's back to all the scissors. And he cuts my hair, washes my hair again, and he doesn't bring out the coffee at the end. And I was like, wow, that's weird. And that was it. So I cut my hair at that guy's place, and I just said, you know, I don't want to come back here. So I was kind of thinking about that this morning. I said, why? Excuse me. Why, although the cuts were good, all the haircuts were good, why did I feel like that? My lens seems a little blurry. Sorry about that. lengths. So why didn't I want to go back to cutting my hair again, even though the cuts are good? He was as friendly as normal. And I think it was because the inconsistency. That's probably what it was. I went in, I got this great treatment, more than I expected. Next time I got less than I expected. And the third time I got less than I expected again. And he had set the bar so high that the second and third time I always came back feeling like I was missing something. Because there's no consistency. And I think maybe my personality, I love consistency. I love things when things are stable. That's why I don't like change very much. When you put me in a structure, when I set up a structure for myself, I set up a good solid schedule, and I'm just in it, I flourish. Because I have this stability, this structure that's in place, that holds up my week, that holds up my month. Because my weeks are stable, because my days are stable, my weeks are stable, and my years are stable, So I've got this structure. But now, man, it's been rough. It's been rough. I've got this in the morning, and literally this is the only time I've been going out of the house, walking out of the front door and doing these videos. And I realize it's because I don't have any structure right now. Oh man, look at that fire red behind me. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's try to focus in on that. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Fire red. But because I don't have any stability, my whole personality, my whole way of thinking is just thrown off. Yep. So that's why I know that it's very important for me to do this in the morning every day, because this is the last semblance of what I had. I'm gonna walk backwards because this guy is just beautiful. This is the last semblance of, just make sure nobody's behind me, of my normal life that I had. When I was starting my new habits, this is it. I did my mornings, I prepped for work, I jumped into the charts for about an hour maybe, marked it up, got ready to leave for work, went to work, came back home, or went to the gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4:30 to about 7. Had a good buddy that I could just chat with at the gym. Came back home. Most times I'd probably grab a bite on the way home to eat my dinner. Come home, kind of just wind down a little bit, jump into the charts one more last time before I go to bed, and then done. That's my day. Wednesdays would be same thing in the mornings, go to work, come back home, have a meeting in the evening, meeting finished down, watch a movie, some kind of reward for the day's hard work, and then call it a night early. Friday would be just a go day after work, come back home and just rest because of all the thick schedule that I had for that week. Man, I'm just walking this morning. That sky is just absolutely beautiful. That is beautiful. Saturdays we'd go out of the house, do errands and whatnot. Anyway, I need structure. I need structure now. I'm kind of realizing that about myself right now, that I just need structure. And having no structure, no stability. Well, thanks for being here with me. It is 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Here we are. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. So I guess the way I can think about it is, this is my anchor in the morning, these workouts. But recently the chain has gotten a lot longer. So even though the anchor stays put, there's a lot of drifting that the boat can do up on the water surface. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for joining me this morning. Love you. Aloha. Doing good.